Welcome back to another episode of Rus Americanata. And we were at the new house the other day, so we decided to record and do a quick update. A few things to share. We went to the new house to buy some tile because the floor in the kitchen and the entryway is finished. And the old floor was pretty messed up. The tile was all uneven. And when our contractor pulled up all the tile, we noticed a lot of cracks in the floor, which is actually the ceiling of the basement. So he ended up fixing those cracks and also reinforcing the floor, then redid the floor, and now that's finished. So he's ready for the tile. And here's the tile we chose. We wanted something kind of like rustic because we're kind of out in the countryside. Something neutral, nothing crazy. In tearing up all that floor, he also replaced the pipes because we had one major leak outside, but we figured that since all the floor's already up anyway, he might as well replace the pipes in the house as well because they were old. And it was good because as we were fixing one leak, another leak happened and another one and another one. So it's a good thing we decided to do that. My only concern now is that we weren't planning on doing anything in the bathroom, but I think we're going to need to replace the pipes in the bathroom as well, just from seeing how once we fix one leak, that pressure builds up in another weak part. So basically, yeah, we're going to have to replace all the pipes, but that's another project for another day. For now, hopefully next week, our contractor will start working on the tile in the house, and that's exciting. The next big update is that we finally had the water heater installed. The heating solution, we decided we were thinking about doing a split to do like HVAC for the heating and cooling, but that would have been too expensive for us right now. So we decided to go with the radiator solution, which means we needed a water heater and then buy all the radiators. And water heater has been installed, and the first few radiators were installed, and it was great to go into the house the other day and feel heat from these radiators. That's exciting. The biggest change in plans that we had is the kitchen and dining room situation. So the kitchen is pretty small, which for us was fine, not a big deal, but the dining room actually was huge, and we felt like that space would be wasted. We were thinking about maybe making it a separate bedroom, or we weren't really sure, but we asked the contractor if he could move the water into the dining room. And when he said yes, we said, why don't we just change this to a kitchen? And that way we have a nice big functional kitchen. So we have lots of counter space and shelves, and of course we can still eat in there. And then we'll change the current kitchen into like an office / just a living room area. And in doing that, we'll also install a fireplace because there was an old stove or a potbelly stove for heating in the kitchen. And that we ended up getting rid of that and the old stove. And because we still have that chimney there, we decided to go ahead and put in a fireplace. So the fireplace has been ordered, should be here by the end of the month. And that's what I'm really looking forward to is getting that fireplace installed. We'll also install like a built-in desk in the nook where the sink was. And we actually knocked off part of the wall so that there's more space. It wasn't load bearing, so once we decided this is going to be like an office area, we knocked this wall out. So that's where things are right now. Coming up, we decided to replace all the windows in the house. Originally, we were only going to do one or two, but we were able to get a good deal on our windows, so we ended up deciding for future purposes for the house, energy efficiency is going to be really important. So we decided to just replace everything. So we've ordered the windows. Half of them will be here in the next few weeks, and then the other half should be here sometime next month, and hopefully we can get those installed quickly, and then we can move in. And then once we move in, I can start on what I wanted to work on, which was the shutters and getting that railing sanded down and repainted. And then if we still have money and our contractor still available, I would like to tear down at least take off all of the wood on this old outside storage area and have him just redo all of that. So we'll see, but slowly but surely we're coming along. Hopefully in the next month we'll have some good news about moving in. But we really appreciate everybody who's made comments and encouraging words. But if you have any questions about any of this process or anything that we're doing, let us know. We'll be happy to answer. Until the next one, ciao.